else that Cassandra and Pyrokeen wanted to ask?
It was something I was asking. My train of thought is long since derailed.
I'm wondering if there's if there's anyone in the bar that we can approach and talk to. Like, how many people are in the bar?
There's just 3 people. Ken, if you can hear me, you should be able to unmute yourself now. I don't know why it's...
Okay, how about
There
now?
you are.
Discord's acting really weird. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think it was I don't know if it was Discord or Roll20, but suddenly said just like you're not connecting or there's a interruption in the server. So I just want to know if that was a me thing or an everybody thing. So once again, my apologies for interrupting and the inconvenience.
No problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Nope. Put him in the barracks.
Right.
Well, shit.
Off with his head. No, I'm just
okay. That's a little far.
Okay, sorry. I'm getting us off track.
So, Cassandra, Pyrokeen, you were asking this guy about other people other nosy Nellies that had come in.
Yeah, I was asking if you could describe any of them to me.
Right, got you. And he kind of comes back and just says, standard adventure type. There was fun. Who had a sword and an arrow, bow and arrow. That was fun. Kind of spooky looking type of person in a robe with a bad haircut. Like most people, just with more arms, if you know what I mean.
More arms. Okay.
Yes, like weapons.
Ah.
Oh, not actual arms.
Yes,
that would have been confusing.
No, they're not. Not like. I heard there was someone walking around with 4 arms the other day, but earlier today, anyway. But
yes, wonderful fellow.
Yes.
How about how about their personalities? I guess would be the best spot to start.
As best as I could describe. Kurt, like always in a hurry. It's standard for adventurers.
How odd. Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Glad I could help. Was there anything else that you wanted to ask, or do we want to move on to the next scene?
Yeah, I want to talk to one of the patrons at the bar and say, "Evening, fine sir.
You see as the guy sitting next to you at the bar, he looks to be like an older farmer of some sort, and he just turns to you and just says, "How do you do?"
Very, very well, thank you. I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help me. Have you heard of someone named? And what was his friend? Out of game. What was his friend's name? I forgot it.
Eirgle.
Eirgle. Thank you. Have you heard of someone named Eirgle?
It's spelled, by the way, just Virgil, but without the V.
Okay. Eirgle.
Just so you know, Eirgle. And the farmer-looking guy just turns to you and says, "No, never heard of someone by that name."
Strange. I was told he works at the stables.
No, not that I know. Of course, I don't go to the stables much to shoe my own horses.
Oh, well, that sounds great. You must be very what's the word I'm looking for? You must be very self-sufficient then. Good for you. Well, thank you so very much for your help. I wish you a good day and a fine drink, sir.
I apologize, I couldn't help you more.
No, it's fine. Nice. I meet up with Cassandra and I whisper to her, "It's very strange. No one has heard of Eirgle. Sorry. You think what's going on? Was there some sort of
We could always try
Mhm.
going to the stables and asking the owner directly.
It's true. It's true. All right. That seems like our best bet. This is very odd.
All right. Well, as you all head out of the tavern, let's go with Atlas and Zelia to the guild. So, let's see. This is going to show everyone's tokens there, but I'm just going to move them off to the side because the party is not all there yet. But give me just a moment here, and I will move y'all to the map.
Plus Vi, one thing I've noticed is that my token doesn't have a health bar yet, but I assume I won't need one until we get into an encounter.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to click the little checkbox that makes it visible. There you go.
Cool.
Is it visible now?
I can't see my token
Okay,
anymore.
we're on the bottom. We're on the bottom.
Got
Oh
it,
yeah,
got it.
bottom of the map. Very, very bottom.
We're at
This
the
looks
bottom,
like a
where we
dungeon
belong.
crawl.
As the two of you return to the Adventurers Guild building, you see as the guards are watching you at a bit of a distance, you can see the building is locked up tight. It's a massive stone fortress from the outside. An intimidating 30-foot wall surrounds every side of the building, save for a back entrance that is heavily boarded up with thick wooden walls and an even thicker wooden pair of front doors. There's a small stables to the side that is slightly less guarded, or at least barricaded than everything else. But every entrance that you can see from here is boarded up tightly. And again, the guards are watching you very closely.
Well, I look over to Zelly and said, I don't want to do anything against the guards, so do you want to just tell the guards to say what we like to do?
Yes, given the circumstance, I don't see a need for intrigue. I don't think we'll be able to pull it off.
Yeah, I'm not exactly stealthy, so
I am not confident in even our combined abilities to sneak in.
yeah. So we just like to wave to the guards to see if they can approach us, or to if they recognize us, so we can just walk up to them.
One of the guards walks over and just says, hello, what do you need?
Yes. So is it, by the way, Violet, is this like the same guard we spoke to before?
It's a different guard. It seems like by the time you've returned, there's been a change of guard.
Okay.
This guy seems like a little nervous. He's a younger guy, maybe like 25, 24. And he looks a little jumpy. His eyes are darting around a little bit.
Okay.
On.
All right. Well, good evening, sir. My name is Atlas, and Zalia and we're with the group. We're trying to solve this situation that's going on. We spoke with the captain. I mean, I show him the papers. Like, here's proof. We've been authorized to try to see what we could do to help out the situation.
Hi, Private River. Hello.
Good evening, River. I kind of look towards Zalia. It's like, well, introduce yourself.
Oh yeah. Hello, sir.
Hi.
I am the High Priestess Celia, and
Hello.
how long have you been in the guard?
About 6 months or so. I'm a little new to it. Did you hear that? Is that no? Sorry, I'm just kind of jumpy. There's
Understood.
Supposed to be a ghost in there.
I've heard, and we're very concerned about this as well. And I know this is going to sound a little odd, and I'm trying to say this with the utmost of confidence that we're not trying to make any trouble, but I'd like my friend and I, Zelia and I, to enter this place very very shortly. She is a priestess, and I have abilities to investigate magical means to really confirm if this is a ghost or is this to find out exactly what this is, so we know what we're dealing with, so we can help the area better. But we have no intention of breaking in. We're wondering if you can please allow us entry in this for just a few moments.
Oh, well, I mean, not without a special writ from the captain of the guard. Unfortunately. Also, are you crazy? There's a ghost in there killing people.
Well, we first got to find out if it is a ghost, and then we can do better ways to handle it.
Listen, if you want to go try and get permission, be my guest. But I'm sorry, I can't let you in. I mean, I don't have the key, anyways.
Well, understood. That being said, would you be willing to at least look the other way while her and I just go through a window briefly?
I mean, I might, but
well, would your other guard allow us to do this? We don't want to disturb the captain. We just want to at least find out what this is.
I'll be honest. The other 3 guards,
get out.
I'm not sure I can convince the other 3 guards to look the other way.
Maybe we can.
Not likely. You're asking us several guards to break the rules or break the law for you. I don't think we should or can do that. Sorry.
Well,
in fact, I don't even think you're supposed to ask that.
I'm not, and I really appreciate you not getting too upset by that. And I really did not mean to say this to what's the word? Compromise your integrity.
I mean, it's fine. You're just trying to solve the murderous, killing ghost problem.
Would the captain happen to be nearby?
I don't know where the captain is, to be fully honest, but I mean, the other person who can give permission is the jailer. If the captain's not around, they would be the second in command after the captain of the guard.
Oh, we were just there. Well, I mean, Zelly, do you have any other ideas? Because I mean, if he's not gonna, well, are the guards now? The guards could see us at this point.
Yeah, they're keeping a close eye on you, and also they're keeping the tower torches lit so that the perimeter is well lit as well.
Right. No, it's understandable. It's like, darn. Well, Zelly, looks like this is kind of a bust. I really was hoping that we could. Well, oh, by the way, Matt, I wasn't looking at the idea of like full-on dungeon crawl. Just see what it is and get the hell out. No soloing. Just
yeah.
This is just like, okay, is this the ghost? Go in there, magic eyes.
Yep, a scouting mission.
Yeah, like, oh, yep, it is.
Yeah, okay. I kind of figured that
confirmed
that it wouldn't really work out. But
I mean,
I'm glad you tried.
There's options, not legal ones, but there's options.
Well, if we were rogues, maybe, but if this is the case, we're a barbarian and a priestess. We're not exactly built for stealth, unless I don't want to fight the captain. Don't want to just Leroy Jenkins through the door.
Yeah, that used to be my style, is just going, balls to the wall, but I don't think it's going to work in this case.
Well, are you still able to?
Oh no, this is the.
Are you still able to do any of your detecting from the outside?
In a way, but they're just. I think actually, let me double check the spell or the features. Give me 1 second.
That you can see.
Minty Adam does have a good point too. You can be just as stealthy as you want. It really just comes down to rolls. Even if you don't have a big bonus, you can still roll well.
I got a +1 in stealth, and I'm not liking how I first roll I did today was a 1. So
I mean, you could still roll a 21.
I have disadvantage on stealth. I don't feel good about it.
That's fair, but that only equals roughly a -4 to -5.
Yeah, and you roll a 21 twice.
Plus, you can distract.
Well, if this is the case, according to the magic awareness, as long as it isn't like, no, when you say like, well, it wouldn't. It says that isn't behind total cover.
Right. So you can't.
In that case, it's like, okay. Well, that being said, we at least be able to see. All I really need to be able to take a look in there instead of. So, is there like a slit, a hole in the wall, a hole in these barricades, so I can at least see inside through the window?
So the window count is total cover because there is like a glass layer between.
No, I mean I can still see it.
I would count like a pane of glass as like partial cover because you can still see through it, although it does provide some physical protection.
But this is a vision-based thing.
Right. I mean, there's not glass on the fort, if that's what you're asking.
There's not glass on the what? I'm sorry.
the perimeter of the guild, it's basically the walls that you're seeing are the perimeter of like the whole compound of the Adventurers Guild. The building proper is actually inside the walls that surround the building.
Oh.
It starts like
No, then we wouldn't be
here
able
or
to at all.
Right.
No, we wouldn't have the chance unless
Yeah, this is like a barricade so that if there was some kind of emergency, people could retreat to the Adventurers Guild and hunker down in it if they needed to.
No, and I'd rather not upset that our client. She is the captain of the guard. I mean, we do get a lot of income here, so well, looks like it's just kind of a bust, Zelia. Oh well. Unless you got another idea.
Not yet, but I think we have at least a little bit of intel that we have maybe we have an impressionable soul we can work with later on.
Yeah, maybe. That being said, at least at the very least, well, Private, do you have is it possible if I write a letter requesting this, you can send a messenger or something, or is that just 100% me?
Wait, you want me to send a message to the captain of the guard?
If possible. I mean, we're given permission to assist in this, but I mean, I have no idea where we are, and maybe you or your fellow soldiers would know.
I mean, I could pass the message along, but I'm not. Yeah, I'll pass the message along if you like, but that's about all I can do.
All right, if that's all you can do, that's all I can ask. We just like to permission to just to quickly investigate and leave, not cause any, like, once again, I want to emphasize that, not cause problems, not destroy, not attack it. We just want to. The priestess wants to see if she can bless it, or at least see if she can calm the spirit. I want to use my ability to just see what exactly it is, what we're dealing with, because information is really useful in these kind of things.
Oh, okay. Well, if you swing back by in a few hours before I get off of my shift, then I'll see if I can get a hold of her and let her know, and pass the response back to you.
All right.
Okay. And then now it sounds like we're doing the group of manor people, which was Adam, Ellen, and the two Adams and Ellen.
Oh yes.
Hopefully they're minding their manners.
The Spice Crew.
Well, when you say mind your manners, you mean don't hurt anyone, right?
Right.
Oh, I can see how you would think that, but he said manner as pun. So we can certainly hurt people.
Yes.
Just be careful of the building. I understand.
Okay, so we're definitely not allowed to hurt the building. Okay.
Yes,
In the distance, they hear.
I listen when party talks to me. We will not hurt a hair on this building's head.
Absolutely. Should I sneak into the building before we start talking to them? I feel like hunting around for clues.
I think we talk with people first. Usually more verbose than building.
If you say
Okay.
so.
So-
I'm good at either sneaking or scaring.
Okay, we knock on door if appropriate.
Gotcha. Give me just a moment here.
Knock on door. Comrade, knocks on door.